My name is Tom, and today is April 20 of 2022. Right now I am at the U District station of the University of Washington. And the reason I came to UW today is for having the idea of making a video survey on the students in UW. What started off this idea was actually from conversations with some friends I had back in high school. The conversation I had with them was how they would envision going to universities, and I found that a lot of my friends, they were very good students and they were smart, but they didn't want to go to the universities because that they didn't have the confidence, and they envisioned that there would be a lot of problems preventing them from doing a college or a four-year university. The goal of the interviews today is to find out what we have in common of the students that we have today and the kids who are not yet in the universities, and to just show them that we're all very capable of eventually going into the universities. And I hope that this will provide them with motivation and encouragement to go look for schools. The best place to start off with these survey interviews, I would imagine it would be the Red Square. Another place would be the Hub, a good place to find company. Right now I am at the Red Square of UW. And one of the most iconic places that represents the UW, and that is the Red Square statue right over here. So starting off, may I ask like a simple starter off question? I mean, it's April, it's spring, closer to summer, and what's a good something that you expect for this school year? Something that you anticipate, such as graduation or getting a new class, a new quarter, something like that.
Yeah, okay, so in fall I'm going to like this marine biology thing in Friday Harbor, so I'm really excited for that.
May I ask your major?
Marine biology.
That sounds fun. I used to like animals a lot, like watch those documentaries. Which year is it that you're at UW right now?
I'm a third year.
I'm also marine biology.
Marine biology. Are you guys going together?
No. Oh. Well, like the Friday Harbor.
Oh, no.
No.
But we're all in the same
We're all in the
major.
same class, the same major. All of us.
What's that event called again?
Oh, it's like a class in Friday Harbor, which is like in the San Juan Islands. So it's like kind of study abroad, but it's not actually abroad.
It's like a field trip, right? Alright, so because this is an interview about encouraging students to go to school, I just want to ask on your experience of how you got into UW and good advices that you would share to students who are wanting to go.
Ooh, definitely work on your study skills.
Study skills.
I feel it's really easy to like coast along in high school and then get to college and be like, oh, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I talked with some of my high school friends. Some of their concerns are just that they don't have the confidence, and that they would think about the tuitions and think about living in school. These things just kind of get in their way, and I hope that they get like more confidence, I guess. And some of the more practical thing, I know there's just always still a standard for going to this school. So what was your GPA when you first applied that helped?
Oh gosh, my school didn't do weighted GPAs, but my GPA was like 3.9.
3.9? Oh, that's very good. How about you, may I ask?
Mine was like a 3.6 or a 3.5.
Okay, yeah, that's very good too. How about you guys?
I had a 4.0.
Okay, nice.
Also a 3.9.
3.9, nice. Yeah, so I guess for the kids who are watching this, I guess the GPA still has to go to a good minimal level. And may I ask, did you guys have to take standardized testing, SAT, something like that?
Yeah.
And about what year was that when you first applied and got in?
For the standardized testing or getting into college?
Standardized testing.
Oh, I think I took my ACT sophomore year, and then I took the SAT a few times in junior
Junior
I
year.
took my SAT like the summer before senior year.
What's your major?
My major is actually architecture.
Oh, super cool.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, not having to do with marine biology, but I'm still interested in such thing. Yeah, I just love to watch those documentaries.
Me too.
Definitely.
So I see this is very interesting. Could you tell me about the major that you're going after?
I'm going for like a visual art major.
And what year are you in school right now?
I'm a freshman.
Well, what are your guys' names?
I'm Kelly.
Kelly?
I'm Emma.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tom. So this is a business club. Is that the major that you guys are going? Like a business major?
I'm hoping. I'm applying to Foster right now this cycle.
What's a Foster?
Foster School of Business. It's like the business major for UW.
Oh, nice. Is it that building over there? That Packard?
Packer,
Oh,
yeah.
Packer. Okay.
Yeah, the really nice looking one. That's overfunded. Yes.
Yeah. So you are going to apply there. Are you going to go with her?
I'm already in Foster.
Which year are you guys in this freshman, junior,
I'm currently a sophomore, like a second year.
sophomore?
I'm a freshman.
Business is important. Could you tell me a little bit about your experience of getting into UW and some advice that can be given to other kids who wanted to go?
Is this supposed to be a positive advice or negative advice?
Yeah, you can give me both.
UW is really competitive, and I believe they judge who gets in kind of weirdly and unfairly. UW provides great opportunities. There's a whole bunch of internships and career paths you can take from UW, connections you can make.
Yes.
However, the way they decide you get into UW and if you get into your major or not, I believe is flawed. But that's just me.
That's also for a business major's perspective, right?
No, I mean, like, I didn't really decide if I wanted to be a business major until later on. I just going to my school was decently competitive, and a lot of people that I thought that had way better marks than me, way better GPAs, didn't get in, and I was kind of surprised by that because I, for one, had like the average. Like I was the average of the students. So
Yeah, that's
the way you
interesting.
decide to get in, I don't know if that's all like the best way to judge. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Just me.
Yeah, that's an interesting point of view. Thank you for that.
Yeah, of course.
And may I ask, just out of curious, what's that school that you were going to? You said moderately competitive.
I was at Liberty High School, a part of the Issaquah School District. Liberty High School is not that competitive in itself, but in the Issaquah School District, I'd say it's way more competitive.
What classes are you guys taking right now?
Right now I'm taking accounting 215, macroecon 201, and women in leadership, so management 450.
For statistic purpose, I just want to know, what was your GPAs when you first applied?
My unweighted GPA was a 3.9 and my weighted was a 4.5.
Ah, nice. Well, good job. How about you?
The reason why I say the system is flawed is because I had a 3.5.
Ah, I see.
So, and people who had a 3.8 and 3.9 at my school did not get in.
Ah, I see.
I do think it's random.
Because my SAT was also not good.
My SAT was not good either. Yeah.
Did it matter for your year though?
I didn't submit it.
Okay, yeah.
Well, hi. Thank you guys for your time and thank you for the interview. And now, right there, looking from the red square towards this direction, that is the statue of Washington. It is really the pride and the face of the University of Washington. The statue that's very iconic, representing the university. So right now I am in the Sozalo Library, which is the biggest library on campus, and right after I got in, I just realized something. It was actually kind of cool out there, and inside immediately there were more people, and I think I could have better chance of interviewing them in here, inside, than outside. So starting off, what's the major that you're going at?
I'm a psychology major. I just got admitted a couple months ago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You mean you just got into UW a couple months ago?
No, I got into my major a couple months ago. I started attending here last year. I just got all of my requirements done.
You got your prerequisites done.
I did, yeah.
Nice, nice. And so what classes are you taking right now?
I am currently taking juvenile justice. It's a sociology class, and then I'm taking statistics. It's a psychology class, which I'm not a math gal, so it's rough, but and then I'm taking astronomy 101.
Oh, sounds like fun. I took Astronomy 101
Oh,
before.
cool, yeah. I like it. It's interesting.
That's gonna be very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's some fun things to do around school?
I just really like going on the Ave in general, and there's a lot to do there. And then I love going to the surrounding parks like Gasworks, and just like, just watching the sunset or just hanging out by the water.
What's a club that you'd like and you would recommend to someone else?
I'm in the Bagel Club.
Which one?
The Bagel Club.
Bagel Club?
I just
Wow.
love bagels.
Oh,
but
that sounds very interesting.
there are a lot of clubs that kind of fit everyone's interests around campus.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of good to look into all of them, I guess, and just see what base it around like your personal interests.
I would like to ask, what major are you going right now?
Nursing.
Nursing, nice. So have you finished all your prerequisites in
No,
school?
not yet. I'm still a first year, so.
Okay, nice. And what classes are you taking for nursing?
I'm taking a lot of chemistry classes and biology classes.
That sounds like a good classes for students who wants to go to nursing.
Yeah.
What are some of your elective classes?
I'm taking a dance class right now that's pretty fun, and some writing classes too.
How about like a club after school?
I like to go running after school. I'm in running club.
I want to ask you about your experience for getting into UW. What were some things that you did, such as preparing for a resume or getting your grades up?
In high school, I just joined a lot of clubs, and I tried to be involved in everything, and I just worked hard on my grades.
Did you try to become a leader of a club? Or
Yeah, I was vice president of one of the clubs, and then I was on executive board for a few others.
Nice, that's pretty good. I want to share something on my part. When I was in high school, I started a club of the yoga club.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I did that for a while, but I think after I left, it couldn't live on its own.
Yeah.
So, what was your GPA while you first applied to?
In high school, my GPA was 3.9.
My name is Tom.
Tom.
What's your name?
And Laura.
Laura. Nice to meet you.
Nice to
Okay, so my name is Tom. What's your name?
Gary.
Gary. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
May I ask what major are you going after right now?
I'm in physics.
Physics.
Yes.
Oh, nice. And you've only been here 2 quarters, right?
Yes.
Is like a freshman year?
I'm a transfer. Yeah, I guess I'm a second year.
Yeah, okay, sophomore, nice. So what are some classes that you're taking as a physics major student?
Right now, I'm taking physics 227. I'm also hoping I can maybe double major in chemistry. Chemistry 152 right now.
Huh.
And then the 2 other classes are basically just gen eds.
Wow, you're busy.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. And tell me about your experience applying for this university. And how about your resume? How did you do on your resume? And what are some advices that you could give to them?
So the interesting thing is that this university was one of the very few that allowed, I guess, a winter transfer. So the strange thing was the quarter system, right?
Yeah.
Most usually use semesters. So I was specifically looking for universities that would allow me to transfer in for the spring instead of having to wait until the autumn. Right?
Yeah.
This was one of the only schools that allowed that, and it was also one of the only schools that didn't restrict you to transferring for certain majors.
Yeah.
So that was a very big factor in me choosing UW. And
Nice.
for the resume itself, I don't really know if I have any advice for it. I do believe that the essay is definitely something that played a large role in it. So you definitely want to make sure that you have good essays. Maybe ask your English teacher or somebody to help you proofread your essays after you've done
Yeah.
writings on them. And you just have to remember that for everything you do, it doesn't have to be the best.
Yeah, yeah.
Just including it to show that you had the drive to do something is something that's very important.
Yeah. What was your GPA when you first applied for the transfer?
My GPA, my high school one or from the community college?
Let's say both. Yeah, starting off with high school.
High school, I think it's about 3.8. And then for my community college, I believe it was 3.75. So about the same,
Nice.
around there.
Okay. Thank you. And last thing, find all of this worthwhile?
Honestly, no.
No. Okay.
Not really. It's obviously very important and something I think that's very necessary.
Yeah.
Livelihood afterwards, working and going into industry or whatever you would like to do in the future.
Yeah.
But
Well,
it's definitely something that I do not find the value worth. It's more of a necessity rather than something that I wanted to do.
Yeah. Well, I guess you've only been here for about 2 quarters. I think there's still improvements, right?
Yeah, definitely. But, experiencing through the college life back from the state I come from, I came from Wyoming.
Huh.
It's definitely a different environment coming to a bigger city as well because of how rural Wyoming itself is.
Yeah, yeah.
But in terms of just taking the classes, talking to the people, and the amount of money that I've had to pay because I'm an out-of-state student,
Yeah.
in my opinion, is not worth it.
Okay.
I've had the amazing luck of having a family that is able to provide so much for me.
Yeah.
But for other people who don't have the same situation as me, it's absolutely devastating financially. And for the things that you get out of it, the amount of time that you have to pour in, again, I believe it's a necessity for the modern world, but
Yeah.
in terms of if it's just something that you want to do just because you want to rather than a necessity, it's 100%, in my opinion, not worth it.
Okay. Well, I hope you find something better in there, and thank you very, very much for very valuable information, and that was really good. Right now I am at a very noisy place on campus. This is the Hub. It's a public dinery place, and a very, very lively place as well. I think it's a good place to take a lunch, and I'm almost thinking about calling it a day for now.
I do this a lot.
Oh yeah, I used to do it very high as well, just on some kids swing. It's got a longer rope, so I just swing it until it gets to the highest point, the momentum, and then I break it and I just let loose. I just throw myself out.
That's terrifying. I would never do that.
Oh yeah, but I had like all the ground was covered with these kindlings, so it's soft landing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think this is better than normal swings because I don't know what the mathematics are on it, but
Yeah.
I think it's funner.
Ah. Well, I guess that kind of concludes it. Standing underneath one of these has cherry blossoms growing on top of it. I decided that this is probably a good time to start heading back. Anyways, if there are more opportunities, I would come back and do more interviews, more to come.